Hello, everybody. I'm the Oregon Diecast guy, and this today is Oregon Diecast Racing. Alright, I'll show you guys. I'll give you a good view of what Dangerous Dame set up for me today. This is today's set. This is the beginning of our garden, and this is a sign that she made the other day, but it got wet. Some of the paint smudged, but yeah. This is what I finished the other day. Last week when the sun was shining. We got our levels set up. I still have a little bit more to do in there, but we're running outside today because we had some pressure wash guys come in, and they're making a lot of noise. I had to take my bicycle out of the little bicycle area that they have in front and move them into the garage, so I couldn't race. But I was told that on my live Monday mail call that nobody could make comments, so I'm gonna go through and open these again. Well, Grateful Sam and Vinsane contacted me through email and other posts to let me know what they wanted me to do with the cars. So I'm gonna let you guys know what I'm gonna do to them, for them. And I need 2 more drivers for Sizzling Sunday now, since we're not having a race today. So before I get into those cars, let me show you what we have here. All right, we have Vinsane in the membrane in the Mercedes-Benz, the 2019 Benz A-Class. We've got Dangerous Dame in the Aston Martin DB10. We have Slingshot Shawnee in the 68 yellow Porsche, 934 Turbo RSR. We don't have anybody in the Jaguar F-Type, so I need 2 drivers from this video for Sunday's race. So leave in the comments whether you want this Jaguar F-Type or this 2019 Audi R8 Spider, okay? Because Grateful Sam has the BMW. So for Sizzling Sunday, I'm going to go ahead and run these cars and hopefully get 2 drivers for these, okay? So that's it on that. And this was a 6-pack that I won from Bathurst Diecast Racing. So I love these cars. And you'll probably see this car here on another track. And I don't know, I might send out Grateful Sam's Beamer and this Aston Martin, because they're pretty fast. But yeah, these are going to be some future race cars that I'm going to send out. But anyway, last Monday's mail call was from the First Garage guys. They sent me a nice package. Okay, these were not in that package. These were in this package. All right, so I bought these cars here because the other vendor that I purchased the original colors that I had for Vinsane had there was a delay in the cars getting in the mail, so they put me behind schedule. And I like this one, and that yellow Demon was available on the same site. So I had First Garage send me these in addition with Grateful Sam's cars. Okay, these are the Mercedes Benzes that Grateful Sam picked out. Alright, now what I'm going to do to these cars is drill out the bottoms, drill them and tap them, and send them to my guys so that they can prepare them further, prepare the tires and add some weight and stuff to it, to send to other racetracks. Now I know Grateful Sam has other cars. He told me to keep the guts in these cars because he has a Dremel and he'll be able to cut them out. All right. So I asked Vinsane if he wanted these cars, which came in late, or the cars that I bought because I knew they'd arrive earlier. And he said he wants to go with the black and blue, because that's how he's going to leave the competition. He's going to leave them black and blue. So I haven't gotten an answer back from him on whether or not he wants me to cut the guts out of the cars, but I'll cut them out of one and I'll leave them in the other for you, so that you can cut them out later on. But I'll show you. At least you'll have an example of how it's done. Vince's just getting into diecast racing, so I want to help him out. But anyway, I feel like a heel because my buddy Grateful Sam has cars for sale on Mercari, and I knew that he did, and I don't know why I'm not registered on Mercari, so and I don't know how it works, and I'm one of those guys that's a creature of habit, so I get caught up on eBay. But my buddy said, hey man, I had those cars, you didn't have to spend money somewhere else sending those in. I would have sent them to you for free, but I don't want them for free. If I can put money in your pocket, I will, buddy, and I'll give you you know, what you need for them. But anyway, if you go to I'm gonna give Grateful Sam a shout out on his racing channel. It's Intent Diecast Racing. That's a N with a 10 and a T. Diecast Racing at Grateful Sam. All right. Now, he's the home of the original diecast dunk from Ski Run at Makeshift Mountain, guys. And this diecast dunk is something different. I haven't seen it on any other channels. You know, you have Scrapyard, you know, the Junkyard Joust, or, you know, the what is that, Scrapyard Racing? Anyway, there's all kinds of different channels out there. Mine's Intergalactic Speedway. Okay, so we're flying through space on mine. And the contests that Grateful Sam has on his channel are awesome. He runs them all the time. So make sure that you go over to Intent Diecast Racing at Grateful Sam on YouTube. And he also designs shoes. And he sells, well, yeah, I told you he sells his cars on Mercari. And he says that he has the prices listed as such that he can, you know, you can wheel and deal with them. And Grateful Sam's been a friend of mine for the past couple of years. You know, when I first got into, I haven't been into diecast racing that long. He's been there right from the beginning. So make sure you guys go check him out. Give him a like, subscribe, and share his diecast dunks. But anyway, these are the cars that I'm setting up for my guys. All right, and this is something that I want to offer, you know, friends of diecast. So if you guys, we need 2 more drivers to get in. If you wind up winning one of these contests, you could get a race car in the mail. All right. I'm very sporadic when it comes to the contests. I make up contests when I don't even think I'm gonna have a contest. So the odds of you winning a car on my channel are pretty high. But anyway, that's what I have for Who Wins Wednesday. We didn't have a race because my garage is full, and those guys are out front making a whole bunch of noise. But I just wanted to bring you out into the garden. We had a bunch of sun out here earlier. Now the sun's gone down a little bit. You guys can hear all the birds out here and the roosters. You know, oh man, my hand's in the way. I'm gonna have to edit that out. But yeah, there's, I don't know, can you guys see the horsies over here? I've got horses coming through here. I saw a hawk fly down through here. There was a doggone varmint a rat running along this fence line here. It came from over here where this house is and those pine trees. But we have a river down here, okay? So the rat was running along this fence right here. A hawk swooped down. I was sitting here in the chair. I said, man, I'm gonna get that. You know, I'm gonna plug it with a BB gun or something. But the hawk flew down right as I said that and snagged it right off of the fence over here. So you see some pretty wild stuff through here. We have deer coming through here and everything. But yeah, this is my wife's garden. And we're gonna have some garden races out here this summer when it gets too hot inside the garage. So it gets over 100 degrees in there. But anyway, I'm the Oregon Diecast guy, and I'm signing out for Oregon Diecast Racing in Damien's garden. Peace, guys.